Previously on Bug Out Overland. After Jay and I left Max behind after his rig broke down, we were able to spend the next 2 days checking off large portions of the fat. We easily made it through Richland, but had some trouble with the large amounts of water we ran into just west in Withlacoochee State Forest. That same night, we flew through Citrus Wildlife Management Area, but found ourselves locked out of our intended campsite. On day 4, however, we spent our time getting stuck in the mud of Gothi a couple of times, but afterwards gained substantial ground climbing up the west coast and ending day 4 on the southern portion of the panhandle, ready to complete the last remaining portion of the journey. My name is Colin, you're watching Bug Out Overland, and this is the Florida Adventure Trail. Surprise!
What is it?
We decided last night not to camp at the beach. We didn't want to take the chance on somebody kicking us out and giving us a bad name.
After already setting up everything now.
Yeah, right. We figured that if we set everything up, all of our tents, and somebody came up and kicked us out, it would be an absolute pain in the butt to find another campsite. So right after dinner, we decided to push forward, and we found a campsite equally as awesome right here by this river. So now we're going to get an early start to the day, finish our breakfast, and hit the roads.
Cheers.
Alright, you ready? We're going to complete the whole thing today, right?
It would be awesome if we could.
Keep your hopes high. Blasting through Tate's Hill right now, but coming to Florida this time of the year and going through all these back roads through national forests and state forests. It's hunting season, and we have encountered a lot of hunters on these trails. So if you do go during hunting season, be careful driving too fast, because you might come around a corner blindly and there's going to be someone right there at you. Some of these hunters have been really nice. They've waved at us, you know, made us feel welcomed. But for the most part, a lot of these hunters through here, they've been giving us a lot of mean looks. And obviously this is all public land, but just be wary of that if you decide to come down here. Alright, as we're leaving Tate's Hill, the GPX map gives us the option to take a slightly tighter trail where you're definitely going to get pinstripes, but it's got an abandoned bridge at the end of it. And according to what the file says, it's totally worth doing, so I think we're going to take our chances and put these limb risers to use and get us some more pinstripes and check out this bridge.
Not too bad either. I'd have it in 4 though.
What a gentleman.
Yeah, that one scratched the shit out of my truck, I'm almost certain.
Taking a look at the map.
After we completed Tate's Hill and Apalachicola, we got back on some blacktop for the first time in a while and began heading west to complete the 2 remaining sections of the Florida Adventure Trail, Eglin Air Force Base and Blackwater River State Forest. Alright, so we pulled over at a gas station, good few miles away from Eglin, and just a quick tip, I highly recommend getting your permit for Eglin ahead of time. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck here filling out all the information and watching some safety brief videos in order to create an account and buy your day pass permit or whatever permit you're going for. Super tedious and really annoying, but we got to do what we got to do. We got time to do it, and so we're going to crank this down, get these permits, and make way to Eglin. Alright, so after like 10 or 15 minutes of sitting in this parking lot, we finally got the permit stuff for Eglin taken care of. Like I mentioned before, I highly recommend making sure your ducks are in a row before you hit the trails. The problem with us is we didn't know when or if we were getting to Eglin, so we wanted to wait till the day of to make sure that we had the permits for the right day. We're not going to camp in Eglin. We're going to try to blast through Eglin, take a look at all of the waypoints, and get to Blackwater and camp there by the end of the day today. That way we can just concentrate on Blackwater tomorrow and stay on schedule. Jay's not feeling too good, just like Rhonda. Rhonda started to get sick. Jay's starting to get sick as well. And I know he's feeling like crap, and I'm hoping and praying he'll be able to have what it takes to complete the mission and finish the fat. But I honestly don't know. I'm hoping it won't just be me finishing the fat. I'm hoping that it'll be me and him, but we'll see what happens. Perfect, okay. Alright, so I guess we just entered Eglin Air Force Base. There's no grand entrance or security gate or anything like that. You just kind of hop off of a back road and into the Air Force Base you go. There's, we're about to end the blacktop and hit some dirt roads, so I guess maybe that'll be where it starts. But we've got a lot of waypoints to check out in this section of the FAT, and I'm incredibly excited for that. I'm a big military nerd, and I love abandoned military stuff and military vehicles, so this is going to be a lot of fun to check out. So we have just left Eglin Air Force Base. We checked out a few of the waypoints, which were freaking awesome, like the Sherman tank and the Huey. Seeing something like that up close, an antique like that, was awesome. But we're on our way to Blackwater to catch a campsite before nightfall. Driving through Eglin, let me tell you, was an absolute pain in the ass. By the time you're done with Eglin, you're gonna throw up if you ever have to see a dirt road again. Don't get me wrong, it had some nice scenery, but those are some of those washboarded roads that I've ever been on, and it goes on for miles and miles and miles. Nonetheless, I would highly recommend doing it. Don't skip past it, don't bypass it, because being up and close with those antiques was awesome. That was phenomenal. Jay's not feeling too well. He's a little bit under the weather right now, and I myself am exhausted. So we're gonna go grab a campsite in Blackwater Blackwater before nightfall. Wind down a little bit, set us a campfire, roast some marshmallows, make some s'mores and whatnot. Get this day over with, because day 5, you're gonna feel fatigue. We're exhausted. See you at the campsite. Unfortunately, it was at this point in time that Jay radioed me and told me to pull over to the nearest gas station. He did not wish to continue due to his worsening condition.
I got like through 95%, I guess.
Huh?
I got through like 95%, 90.
We'll call it.
Sorry guys, I'm feeling like shit. I think I'm getting the flu. I'm hitting the road and getting up to a bed.
Safe travels.
Appreciate it.
Text me when you get home, okay?
Will do, man.
Adios, bro. Well, that sucks. Jay made the decision, and this is his call, and I completely understand that. I've been in his shoes before. He's getting body chills, headaches, starting to cough, heavy congestion, so he's definitely getting sick. And another night out camping, I don't know if he can handle it, and so he made the call to head on home. And so now it's just me, by myself, completing the fat, so just like last year. So yeah, I'm on my way to Blackwater now, gonna snag me a campsite and take this last night and hopefully be able to make it all by myself. Hopefully it's not too technical or too muddy. If it is, that's gonna suck, which means I'm probably gonna have to try to put my winch to use if I get stuck. Yeah, see you guys at the campsite. All right, we made it to the campsite. I got some neighbors over there, way over there. Little spot right down here by the river. All to myself, unfortunately. I see the last people that were here left a lot of trash for me to pick up. Well, this is what it's all about, so cleaning up after others. That's why I bring 2 bags to go along with the 2-bag challenge. So I guess it's time for me to get set up and get ready for nightfall. All by myself. Let's do this. I spent the next few minutes cleaning up the mess the previous guests had left for me. It's crazy to me that people actually think this is okay. Anyways, I spent the remnant of the night cooking and eating a meal all by myself and enjoying my first comfortably warm night of this adventure so far. Morning. I made it through the night. Here I stand, the last leg of the Florida Adventure Trail. Currently in Blackwater River State Park. Not too sure what to expect of me up ahead. But anyways, I am tired. I am dirty. My truck is beaten. It is muddy. It's filthy. I've still got 30 plus miles, 5-hour drive ahead of me to complete the route, and I am around 8.5, 9 hours away from home. I am ready to complete this thing. Hopefully it goes smoothly today. Hopefully I don't run into any issues. But with all that being said, let's do this thing. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are off. I've got this gut-wrenching feeling in my stomach. that this won't be easy. Just like we're coming up to an off-camber spot right here that's fairly significant. Oh God. I am currently sitting at a 30 pitch roll. Oh my God. Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Baby. Go back up. Alright, looks like we got a little bit of a drop off right here. Nice and slow. Oh my God. I gotta get out of this. Little hint of advice. If you have a gut feeling that something is sketchy up ahead, and you are by yourself, just learn to say no to yourself, as intimidating or as appealing as it might seem to take the harder option. Sometimes it's best to say no to yourself and back off, find another way, go back. My truck was at a 30-degree roll for a good 50 yards, and then to top it all off, a massive drop off where I'm pretty sure, I know I bottomed out and hit my bump stops, but I'm pretty sure I just hit my high clearance bumper as well. I haven't gotten out to check that yet. If you're with somebody, go for it. Take the harder courses, but if you are by yourself, it's probably not the smartest decision to make. So I think I'm going to play it smart from here on out. If there's signage that says the road is closed ahead to vehicles, I think I'm gonna just stay away from that, especially being by myself. If it states that the road is closed ahead, there's probably a good reason why that road is closed ahead. As I continued through the last few miles of the Florida Adventure Trail, my eagerness and anticipation to complete it grew more and more each mile. Although this adventure trail wasn't incredibly technical, it was still quite a challenge and one heck of an experience, especially in completing the entirety of it in just 6 days. This has been the longest trip for me so far, and my exhaustion and the condition of my truck was definitely proof of that. Florida has so much to offer, and thanks to people like Jon Birkmire and others who put this route together, people like me get to go out and explore it. out of the woods just put me on this straight dirt road heading towards the finish. So let's see what grand exit is awaiting me on the Florida Adventure Trail. I think that was it. Finally. Oh, jeez. Well, we did it, guys. Here we are at the finish line of the FAT. We completed it. I completed it in 6 days. 1,200 miles, taking you through some of Florida's most beautiful places. And yeah, here we are. Not much to see, not much of a finish line, but it works. Now, I guess I got to start my long journey home. It'll be like an 8.5, 9-hour drive. But if you guys liked this video, please do me a favor and like and subscribe. This is technically my first YouTube series, and I will definitely be coming out with more content similar to this. So peace out and see you on the next adventure.